Okay, folks, so today we're taking a look at Anthology. See if I can get this lined up with the camera. So this was released as a 30-year anniversary of Cornell and Diehl. Uncle Phil kindly sent a tin my direction. Now, what did she say? We've got components. There's a components list. Pretty neat. 2003 red Bijou Virginias. 2018 CRF red Virginias. 2020 CRF WP red Virginias. Anyone know what that means? I don't know. And genuine Louisiana Perique. St. James Parish Perique. So, let's get her opened. Oh, lordy. So the tin wasn't that old, so it's not gonna hiss. There's no buildup of gas. I can smell it already. Lord. I'm being very ham-fisted about this whole thing, sorry. Delicate looking little flakes. Oh, you can smell the overwhelmingly red Virginia. You smell the tartness, kind of like a vinegaryness to it. Very well presented flakes. You could fold and stuff those. It's not as crumbly as I was expecting it would be. Look at that though. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it would put you in mind of Carolina Red Flake with Perique, the overall scent, if I were to compare it with a blend that I've smoked recently. Which makes me very excited to smoke this. So, let's see what me and Uncle Phil think.
I'll start recording now. Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Phil.
How you doing, mate?
All good, all good. How are you?
Good. All right.
Good.
I don't think the public have seen you in a long time, mate.
No, it's been 3 months. Quite a rude awakening. Maybe I should have made a video on just my lonesome to tell everyone. But I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've seen you.
Yep. I had a successful operation. I'm now a man again. No, I can shit out my arsehole. I don't have a colostomy bag anymore. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a win. There's a win.
Absolutely. I'm able to function normally. Of course, it was a scary operation, and I thought it was going to go wrong because, you know, I'm a pessimist at heart. And thank fuck it didn't.
Well, considering how wrong the first one went, yeah, you're probably not wrong to think that.
Yeah, I was just scared of surgery in general. But I'm alive and I'm functioning. That's all you can ask for.
Indeed.
I will have started this video with a close look at the tin, a description of the tobacco components. I didn't know what C or F stood for though earlier, but I now know it's Carolina Red Flake. So it's actually the Red Virginias from that, is it?
Yeah, because they have these bastards. Look what they've done, right? Tiny yellow on red. Who the fuck can read that?
Nobody can read that.
But at least this bit is okay.
You can make it out.
Yeah, so we got 2003 Red Bijou Virginias, whatever that is. 2018 Carolina Red Flake Red Virginias. And 2020 Carolina Red Flake Perique Red Virginias. And genuine Louisiana Perique.
Sounds great. Did you think it smells like Carolina Red Flake? That's what I thought.
I have not smelled Carolina Red Flake before.
Have you not? But Jesus, no. It's amazing.
I have some, but I've not opened it.
I'm thinking this is going to be very similar.
I think this is a really pretty label.
I do too. Beautiful. Congratulations to Cornell and Diehl for surviving 30 years.
Is this readily available, or is this a one-off?
I don't know if it's readily available. I think it's a one-off. So
Okay.
I saw your video earlier saying how shit it is to be reviewing these one-off blends, but and then
Yeah.
we're straight away you're doing one.
I know. It's like, yeah, but it's like, well, like, should you bother doing it? But because I've been smoking this warped scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Anyway,
It's Cornell and Diehl as well, isn't it?
I say I didn't know because it just says warped,
I
but
think
then
it
it
is.
says, oh yeah, right where I'm looking, it fucking says Cornell and Diehl.
Does
in
it?
big letters.
Well, there you go. Yep. Right,
Anyway.
shall we? We'll get cracking. Are you smoking in a mirror?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you
I like
smoking? You know?
a wee Peterson. So I like the Virginias in the in a briar. Preferred in a briar.
Oh, okay. I've rubbed mine out.
Me too.
Didn't need no drying time.
You probably could fold and stuff these flakes. It's not like the
I used
typical
to do
American.
that, you know. In the last sort of 6 months, I've stopped that altogether, and I rub everything out now. Just get a more consistent smoke.
Yeah, definitely.
It's warm here. I tell you what, it's about 15 degrees right now.
17 earlier here. Couldn't believe it. Went out to walk the dogs. Put a big coat on. Took it off straight away as soon as I went outside.
That's the backing.
Looks good.
Why do they give you so many pieces of paper in their tins?
I know. What is that all about?
Very nice. So far, very nice. Yes.
It's definitely not as tart as the Carolina Red Flake with Perique. It's not as tart. It's not as Red Virginia forward. Although it smelled like it was going to be very tart.
To me, it almost smelled like it had burley thrown in it or something. Like it was kind of a rough barnyard, you know.
Is that a new mirror, sir? I haven't seen that before.
This was an eBay bid, cheeky bid. It is fairly new. It's an Paul.
It's an unusual. I've never seen an Paul mirror before. That's beautiful.
I know.
Is it Hussein Kaur?
SRV. I don't know who that is, but
okay.
It's proper silver. You know, it's got some silver work, and I got it for a song a couple of months back. It tells you how long it's been since
we haven't spoken, no.
Well, in person.
This is really tasty. Kind of very sweeter than I was expecting. I think there is barley in there.
I think there's bright Virginias in here. Yeah, Canadian brights as well as I could taste the Perique.
Yeah, there's a bit of stewed fruit in there, definitely. Prunes. It's delicious. So I was talking to my boss earlier, and she was like, "Did you get a package from us?" It's like, "What?" It's like, "We got a package for you from Amazon." It's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like a get well soon thing?" And then I remembered I received an Amazon delivery with this pipe in it.
Oh, it was your work.
Yeah.
Do they know you're a pipe guy, do they?
Yeah, they know I'm a pipe smoker, but they know nothing about pipe smoking, obviously. But nobody will watch it, but got to be careful what I say. Not to be ungrateful, but it's those Amazon, you know, made in China.
Yeah.
And it came, you know, the wee metal screens, the metal filters. It came with a pack of those. That gives you an idea of the caliber of this pipe. But yeah,
that's a nice thought. That's a nice thought, though.
It is. Yeah. I'll make an ornament out of it or something, you know.
My mother sent me one of those pipes.
Mm.
You can't say anything. You just like, thank you. You know,
Yeah. It's a pipe.
away it went into the never to be smoked area. You know.
Yep. It's in the shit drawer forever. Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to thank them all. Anything made in China, though, you would think stay away from.
Yeah, a friend of
Off
mine
of
years ago.
Amazon.
A friend of mine years ago. You know, I think it was eBay probably because Amazon really weren't flogging a lot of crap then. This is going way back. He bought a pipe made out of rosewood. That is quite toxic to humans, rosewood.
Right. Oh, okay.
And he had an inflamed, I mean, it wasn't tongue bite, it was fucking chemical burns
Jesus.
on his mouth, his face, inside, down his throat, in his sinuses where he retrohaled. He had to go to hospital.
Jesus Christ.
Rosewood.
That's mad. I don't even know what this is. I think maybe you're right. Maybe it's pearwood. It's definitely not briar anyway. Look at it. Christ.
It could be rosewood. It could be actually be rosewood, is why I mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. I wouldn't want to smoke it. I mean, Jesus Christ. And they sent me tea bags as well. It's like, thanks, guys. It's the thought that counts, so shouldn't say anything.
I know you went on the group because I think it was one of you guys. Like, well, have a think again, Cass, because who of us would send you a crap like that?
I know. I thought it was one of you guys taking the piss, just. But nope, it's work.
This has like the retro hell is nothing. It's really weird. Try the retro hell. No flavor, nothing.
No. Warm air.
No perique, buzz, nothing. It's just really strange.
Yeah.
But it's lovely and tasty.
Yeah. We'll see if that changes. So far, it's kind of reminding me sometimes of Curly Block from Peter Heinrichs.
Yeah.
Maybe not just as much flavor. It's not just as sweet either.
It's not hugely sweet, is it?
No. That is strange on the retro heel.
Pick it up a little bit of the perique on the retro hail, but I was watching Mark's video today. Mark has been on social media singing the praises of this grey ghost.
Yeah.
It's like he's like found his love, hasn't he?
It's right up his street, though. What is it? Is there some cigar leaf or Malawian leaf or something? Or?
Of course, it's cigar leaf in Virginia.
Easy way to Mark's heart, cigar leaf. Ah, Lord. Any other YTPC news that we need to talk about?
I can't think of much.
We had the Las Vegas pipe show. Kindly.
Oh yes, I think we've all seen a lot of that. I can't believe that Glenn went all the way there for like 2 days. He's a fucking madman, isn't he?
Good for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he picked himself up a couple of pipes, didn't he? One being a Castello, didn't he? Or was it?
That Caminetto looked like a dinosaur turd.
It was very strange looking pipe, to be fair. He says it smokes like a dream.
I spoke to him last Saturday. He said you said the exact same thing, apparently.
I did, yeah. And he picked up a Radice for Mick, I think.
Yeah, I think Mick was smoking it. And I think he managed to smuggle in a load of tobacco.
Ah, good.
Pulled it out of his asshole as soon as he got through customs.
I don't think this would bite if you tried it, if you pushed it, which is it's good for Virginia. It's not getting too hot or anything.
It's bready, a little bit bready.
Yeah.
Little bit tart. Not that grassy though, is it?
No. It's kind of the warmer end of the Virginias. It's not as tart as the smell would make you think, oh Jesus, that's going to be a real zinger. It's going to be like Carolina Red Flake or Kringle Flake from Sutliff.
I've seen a few reviews on this. None of them were singing its praises.
All positive though, no?
Nothing
Mostly.
terrible, but there was nobody worshipping it.
Yeah.
I think as good as it smokes. Go on.
I was just going to say, I think they've played it safe, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know?
Yeah, because they're a bit mental now, C&D, aren't they, with these one-off blends that they seem every month they seem to have something else.
Yeah.
And then they did one last year. Was it last year? They did this thing called Folklore, which is like you had to buy it in a £1 brick or something.
Right.
And it was like Perique, Oriental, Kentucky, Latakia, Virginia, Burley, Carolina, you know, whatever kind of tobacco you think of, it was in there. And I thought, I think you've really gone crazy with that one.
A literal kitchen sink.
I didn't buy it. There's nobody's going to buy a £1 bloody.
No.
But of course, they sold out within hours.
I mean, fair enough. If it's in the same country, you're living in the States, you could order it, but maybe a bit risky for us if it's not the same price as what we become accustomed to. You know, the bulk tobaccos on.
Bulk tobaccos only. The tins are for us in the UK. A tin of tobacco here now is like in a tobacco. This is maybe £18 if you're lucky. But as I said, I went to Tesco a few weeks ago and I thought I haven't had Condor in a while, so I walked up to Condor, and then I said, "Well, how much is it?" 22 quid.
Jesus Christ!
I said, "I don't want it. I don't want it."
50 grams of tobacco. It's not worth it.
Supermarket, isn't it? So that's mad.
This is nice, but if it doesn't get a bit stronger going down the bowl, it's nothing to shout about. It's nothing to write home about.
I agree.
It's not a sell your mother, that's for sure.
It's quite mild. Considering the age on some of these Virginias, I expected more.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, 2020, that's not really. I wonder if it's a typical C&D blend, put it in the jar for 6 months and turns into something great.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, I mean, I can't see myself smoking any more of this until at least 6 months in the jar.
That's what I think I'll do with this after. Don't get me wrong, this is quite pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I really think you need to open a tin of Carolina Red Flake with Perique if you have it, because Jesus wept. It's an amazing blend.
I do have it. It's only this last year I've got back into Virginias again after a long time of not smoking them. It was that Kringle Flake at Christmas time. It woke me up. That is good.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
That might be my only tobacco purchase the rest of this year if that comes back again.
Yeah, I've been fairly quiet as well with the old ordering, trying to pay off some debts.
I haven't got any debts right now, but I've got a lot of spend to come. Winter is coming.
Just thinking about gas prices, are you? That alone is going
Mm-mm.
to decimate a lot of us.
It's not just, yeah, gas prices, but we don't have gas here.
What do you, oil?
Yeah. Which is, actually came down in price. When the Ukraine thing hit, all the oil was coming from Ukraine, all the fuel, heating oil.
Mhm.
You just couldn't get oil at all. And then I managed to get Blag half a tank. Half a tank is 500 liters.
Mhm.
But it cost me, that 500 liters cost me more than a full tank previously had cost. And I just refilled again, and it had calmed down. It's not quite as bad. So they obviously found a new supplier.
Right.
And then we have electricity. There's no, these villages haven't got gas.
Mm.
No, I've got, still have probate shit to deal with. And Callum he'll be going to university in September. And I know there's expenses to come. So I just have to put some money, I have to put some money away.
Will he be able to apply for a grant or anything as well, or?
Yeah. But I don't know how much is means tested or not, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go in there last second with nothing, you know. But,
Yeah.
yeah, you can get a grant, but exciting times.
Scary. Children flying the nest.
Yeah, this tobacco just has a dull spot in the middle, doesn't it? Just like a dull spot.
Mm. It's lacking depth. It's not there. It's I'm quite disappointed, to be honest, but it is nice. It's pleasant, but it's not jumping out at me any. But maybe we'll review it again, maybe in 6 months.
Yeah.
Because it could well come into its own.
Definitely 6 months in the jar and I'll try it again.
Yeah.
Even that Perique isn't really helping it along, is it?
No. It's lacking. Lacking.
Damn you, Cornell and Diehl.
Ah, well. I mean, it's nice.
We've got some other things to try then, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. What have we got lined up?
Can't remember.
Got some Germain's plum cake.
Wow. Yeah, I managed to get an ounce of that.
Where did you find it?
I think my smoking shop or GQ had some.
Oh, cool, cool.
But I didn't want to buy a bunch of it because I don't know what it is, you know.
And then we have the illustrious clan. Jesus. Which
we got to try. We got to do the clan.
Yeah, I've never tried it. When's the last time you tried it, or have you tried it?
I have tried it. I don't know, a long time ago.
Did you like it?
The clan is a funny one. If you're sitting next to someone who's smoking clan, you just want to stay with them all night. It smells wonderful. There's the room note from heaven. But the tobacco is as hot as the fucking sun. Right? And it used to come in this shag cut. You'd have to stamp it down and compress it. And it would still fizzle out in 5 minutes. But, oh dear, it's just a hot mess. Hot mess. Who knows what this batch is like? Anyway, I was able to buy a 25-gram pouch of that. I didn't know you could do that.
Right. Jesus.
We should get Tree on with that one, you know, because Tree is the clan expert.
Right.
The poor guy ended up with like 20 pouches from a car boot or something. You got to smoke it, right?
Yeah.
What else have we got? One more thing, don't we?
The Carolina Red Flake. without
Should we do that?
without Perique.
Hmm.
So that'll be interesting too. Yeah.
Where's that from? What year was that from?
I know the Perique in it is from 2002 or something like that. Oh no, sorry. This is
No,
the
that
one without
Carolina Red
Perique.
Flag didn't have Perique, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
All right, don't be sorry. 2022, so it's brand new. So who knows what it'll be like.
It's got to be
This
tastier than
just,
this.
yeah.
Christ.
You'd think for their 30th anniversary, they'd produce something really special, ready to smoke.
Yeah. They played it safe.
Yeah, we're too safe here.
Yeah. But I mean, how can you go wrong with a vapor? Jesus wept.
Mm. Yeah, this is just too mild. It's too. There's a hole in the middle. You're not getting any depth of taste at all.
No. It's lacking. I'm glad that we're smoked a briar and a meerschaum, because then we can say that it's the same, you know.
Mm.
It's not just one of us. Or if we were both smoking a meerschaum, we would maybe put it down to the meerschaum. Yeah.
Considering you can't buy this at the moment, they'll probably re-release it.
Mm.
All this is going to do is tell somebody whether they should open it now or not.
Mm.
If they haven't, right?
Mm.
I'd say
open it, get it in a jar.
Open it and jar it. Maybe have a bowl.
Yeah, see what you think. Let us know if we're right or if we're both talking shit. It could well be.
I swear though, I pick up the tiniest touch of burley in this. Don't you think?
I think so, yeah. I think
just
so.
right on the edges.
It's not unpleasant, but it's just lacking.
Cornell and Diehl, I think, put burley in everything.
Mm.
I had the Sun Bear again this year.
Beautiful.
Did you have Bubba's this year's sample? Did you buy any?
No. No, was it good?
Yeah, blackberry, whatever. It was good.
So it wasn't with the tequila honey this time, was it?
No, it was like blackberry honey or something.
Okay, tasty.
Mountain. Anyway, Bubba brought some to the pipe shop. Tried a bowl there. It was good. Yeah, the more I smoke this, the more I get that white burley touch. Unless that's a Perique or something doing that. I don't know.
It's a very, very light smoking experience. Very light. For a beginner, might be good.
That's what I was just going to say. If you're just starting into Virginias, well, I wouldn't buy this one because this one could be sweeter, couldn't it? Could be tartar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
could
not
be
even.
Bread. Yeah.
It doesn't even have any zing or pep to it. There's no tartness.
There's no pepper note. There's no Perique.
Christ.
But I don't hate it.
No. No, not at all.
The worrying thing, though, right, is this is the 30th anniversary thing. You know there's going to be people. Have you disappeared?
You've frozen for me, but I can still hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can. You're back too.
Right. I said the worrying thing is that there's people who are going to buy this at like a a Chicago pipe show, thinking it's really rare and it's, you know, it's the dog's bollocks, and it's not.
No. It's a shame. It's a shame. Time left. I've got 9.5 minutes. Good Lord. Gonna have to buy Zoom, aren't I? At some point. We will stop in 9 minutes.
Are you going to carry on with your interviews, Cass? What are you going to do with your?
I've no idea.
Channel?
No idea whatsoever.
Yeah, I was like running out of steam with it. And I'll just start doing it again. Just get in the habit of putting videos out.
You've been prolific recently. A couple of really cracking interviews. Your more recent one with the snuff oriented, or both of them are kind of snuff oriented, weren't they? But I haven't watched the.
I didn't want to steal your thunder. You've got the pipe interviews. I wasn't going to steal your.
You can do what you wish. I'm not the original.
No. People would rather talk to you.
Nonsense. You know, I don't even know.
The charming Irish fella rather than the glum.
Aye.
Of course, the first guy I interviewed, of course, was from your part of the world, Oliver.
Yes.
He's got the proper accent to me. He's the proper Northern Irish accent.
I haven't watched all of that one yet, but I watched the other one with, what do you call him again?
Pipe Professor.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Now, if you want to see a tobacco seller, look at his channel and look at my tobacco seller. Wow.
I think I remember tables upon tables of stuff. Kind of vacuum sealed in the tins as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we were talking at the bottom of each one of bottom of those tabs, he's got a phone number to his wife. It's like, look, if something happens to me, you call Beans 316. You call the guy from Pipe Stud and get them to sell this, you know. And I said to him, because well, I've got the same thing with my wife. She's got your number. Because I figure you'll outlive me. I'll just on law of averages, right?
Who knows?
You can have a little bit. You can obviously there's the estate handling tax that you can duly take what you want. You know.
I'll just take the cream of the crop, the 1820 flake and the all Germains and the all the HH and good stuff.
I still haven't opened that 1820 since we bought that.
No, I've worked away at it. Mine's got plume on it now. So even the stuff that I haven't touched, so it definitely is plume. I checked on the stuff upstairs and it's the same pattern, so it definitely is plume.
I haven't smoked much Latakia at all lately. And when I have, it's been that English luxury, that Peter Stockerby.
It's good.
Easy going.
Yeah. I've been enjoying very light Latakia blends, 1820 flake, Bob's chocolate flake, that kind of thing.
I don't have any Bob's chocolates. The one that I don't really feel I need to have a load of.
I really like it.
Yeah, I do too, but I'll have a bowl and I don't really want another one for a while. I used to really like the Louisiana flake that they did. That had chocolate and Latakia in it.
Yeah, vapor with chocolate in it. Cocoa.
It was good. Tell you another good one. Is the Samuel Gowith Bothy flake. If you had that?
Yeah, it's whiskey
That's a
topping.
great autumn smoke. Whiskey,
Yeah,
Latakia.
it's the same, isn't it? The navy flake, the bothy flake, and the chocolate
Mhm.
flake are the same tobacco components, just with different toppings: whiskey, chocolate, and rum.
Yeah, rum. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever had the navy flake.
No, nor have I. Right, let me stop this recording, and I shall send you a link to the new one. Back in a minute.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And I've started recording.
Got it.
We're back again. Cheapskates who can't pay for Zoom.
This doesn't taste any better. Just so you know.
No. I mean, it's not getting acrid or ashy, which is nice, but
It's very consistent. Very, very consistently mild.
yeah, it's just too mild.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really. You would think that you were getting COVID.
Smoking it in a smaller pipe. But, sorry.
Maybe we're both getting COVID.
Maybe. I mean, I can taste it. It's not completely taste free, but
Yeah.
God.
Lord. Good God, sir. Showing off your new tattoo in the video today, I see as well.
Yeah, it's all healed up now, so I thought I'd show that one off.
Have you any more planned then with James, is it? James Church.
In fact, I left him a deposit when I left him the last time, just so I can get on his book. I have no idea. Because I kind of got the three main ones I wanted, the ones I had in my mind for a few years. Now I don't know what else I want.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Maybe I'll get a few small ones here and there.
Yeah.
Or I'm thinking about it. I don't know. The thing is with him, though, he doesn't like to really waste his time because he's quite booked well in advance,
Mm-hmm.
So he'd rather do a day, half a day, 2 half days, whatever. I get that, but it doesn't have to be him all the time.
No, of course not. No. There's good tattoo artists.
His boss is quite a good artist in his own right. The owner of the shop, yeah.
Oh, I see. So he's renting off a seat in the place, is he?
Yeah, they must pay some rent every week or whatever, every month. It's he's an unusual. The boss is he's albino. That was, but he's got a hairless cat.
All right.
And
should be
which he walks
villain.
around with the cat. He does look like a weird supervillain. He's got white hair, pink eyes, and this hairless cat. And his wife looks like Morticia Adams.
Oh, really?
They're really cool,
That's cool.
And just the people that would run a tattoo parlor. And she actually specializes in laser removal.
Wow. Does she work in the same building then?
Yeah, so like in the back you can hear these machines where the people that got I love Cindy or whatever tattooed on their forehead can clear that mistake up, right? Yeah.
Come back 10 years later, yeah.
Yeah, when
Cindy's divorced him.
Cindy's divorced him. Yeah, never get a lover's name imprinted. I think it's a bad idea.
It is always a bad idea. Always. A lot of chavs in this country like to get their own name tattooed on them.
They do.
In case they forget.
Now, my mate, when his wife had cancer, she died a few years ago. He got a tattoo of her, and like R.I.P. and all this stuff. But I was like, it was the worst tattoo you have ever seen. It looked like a schoolboy had done it.
Oh dear.
Didn't it's like I'm trying. What can you do? You're trying to be kind, you know. It's like, man, that is a fucking awful tattoo.
I think you do some research and find somebody who's good at portraits.
Yeah, you think it's like maybe you wanted to spend more than 45 quid on your tattoo, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus.
I know he doesn't watch YouTube.
James?
No. My friend with the dead
yeah.
wife tattoo.
Yeah. Good.
James, I have no idea.
I don't know, Phil. Jesus Christ. Disappointing.
It is disappointing.
Anyone else who's tried this, leave us your thoughts. Let us know what you think. Is it just us moaning?
They probably should have thrown in some Bright Virginia to zing it up, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too aged. Maybe some part of the Virginia's just gone too far. It's just gone too soft. 2003 Red Bijou Virginias. I don't know how much of that is in here.
Yeah.
That could be the culprit.
Yeah. I had such high hopes.
When did I pick this up? Well, it's been a couple of months, hasn't it?
At least.
August, yeah. Thing is, the date on the tin is June 2022, so it's very young. I don't know. I think if you're Cornell and Diehl, you want your fucking 30th anniversary to be a belter.
Exactly. Mr. Ireland, what are you doing?
No, it's the wrong guy.
Who's he? Shane Ireland? Oh, he's not the blender,
pipes.
sorry.
He's the smoker pipes, Johnny. I think they're all owned by the same people.
Yeah, what do you call
Shane
the guy?
Ireland. Jeremy Reeves.
Jeremy Reeves, that's it. He's the blender for Cornell and Diehl, isn't he?
The guy with the epic beard.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
He does?
He seems to be quite open to interviews. We could probably get him on, you know.
Yeah. I know he did that really weird Fucker Circus channel or whatever it's called. The guy who sounds like Bugs Bunny. Constantly reminding his guests.
I felt really bad for him.
That Bugs Bunny guy?
No, Jeremy.
In that interview?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that interview. I'm going, oh, you poor man. You just probably, your boss probably told you got to do all the interviews.
He also interviewed Chris Kelly, and Chris Kelly was explaining about his influence with H.P. Lovecraft. And then he said to him, have you heard of him? And I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, I've seen one or two of his movies. And he was serious. Like, fucking hell. And then he's constantly reminding everyone that he's a musician. What the? Okay.
Yes, an artist.
An artist.
As a fellow artist, it was like Bugs Bunny interviewing people.
No offense, but he is a strange guy.
No.
I don't know if I can continue with this.
I don't think it's a dump out the bowl.
No, but I don't think it's going to change.
I definitely shouldn't have smoked it in a big packed pole pipe. I should have had a smaller pipe. But yeah. Should we get Jeremy on and then grill him over this blend?
Yeah, let's do it. What were you thinking,
What were you
you
thinking,
bastard?
man? What were you thinking?
30th anniversary. Ruined.
Go all Gordon Ramsay on him, you know.
Yep. Anthology my arse.
Yeah, if this was your 10-year restaurant opening and you served this shite, I can only give this a 3.
Barely.
And 3 is being kind. But I do think I will try it again. In fact, we should probably just do another round of this in 6 months. We jar it and then come back.
Set a reminder on your phone for
Maybe
6 months.
maybe air is what's required here.
Mm.
Tell
Hopefully
you what,
you're
though,
right.
there is no tongue bite,
No,
no
you
tongue
could
tingle,
really push it.
nothing.
No.
In fact, I've tried to push it just to get a bit more flavor into it.
Yeah. Same.
Too young.
Mm.
It's either too old or too young.
I reckon
don't
it's
know.
too young.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Because they wouldn't have filled it up with 2003 tobacco, would they? Let's face
No.
it. They'd used a bit of it.
Mm. So you decided, you said you were going to have a whiskey if this tobacco didn't have any flavor.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I brought a glass.
Yeah, you should definitely fucking be drinking by now. Jameson's Black Barrel. Be interesting.
I never had Jameson's Black Barrel. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's just a dram full. Perfect. None for you, Cassidy, but chin
None for
chin
me.
to everyone else.
Cheers. No water to open her up.
It's only 40%.
Only.
I find 40%'s already watered down enough. When it starts 50, I add a few drops.
Mm.
Well, not too bad. Nice and sweet.
It's not a sherry cask or anything, is it?
I don't know. It's just a black barrel. No, it just looks like whiskey.
I'll Google it.
It might be something else.
Let's see what it says.
Thing is, with your Irish whiskies, you guys can do anything you like to them.
Oh,
I don't think there's the whiskey laws that the Scots have.
No. A special
is
pot
nice.
still whiskey heavy version of Jameson. Black Barrel has lots of first fill bourbon and sherry casks in the mix, giving it a much richer flavor than regular Jameson with a strong sherried note. There you go. So it does have a sherry cask.
I don't get a sherry note, but I do get lots of vanilla, so it's probably that bourbon.
Mm. Tasting notes very soft and smooth. Subtle spiciness and barrel char comes through along with the fresh fruitiness. There you go.
Soft, smooth, sweet, vanilla-y, oaky, whatever. I'm not getting any char. Not really getting any. It's good.
Good.
Perfectly acceptable.
Might
Yeah,
add
you're right.
some
If this was
flavor.
a really good tobacco, I didn't want to drink whiskey with it.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to taste
Sorry.
anything.
What a disappointing review.
Well, these things happen. It's not our fault, is it? It's not our bloody fault.
No. I think they got a cheek putting this out as their 30th anniversary blend now, I've got to say.
Yeah.
No, it's their business. They can do what they like, but
Disappointing.
they could do better.
Easily. They could have just re-released something that was amazing. Did Cornell and Diehl get their hands on a lot of old McClelland's tobacco, do you reckon?
I don't think so, because
Mm.
I think they had different sort of. And McClellan had their own suppliers. He used to go on about these secret farms and stuff.
Right.
And I think because McClellan supplied half the little tobacconists in the US with their
Uh-huh.
Virginia, like
Right.
Ernie, Watch City. They used to get
Yeah.
everything from McClellan. I think Sutcliffe ended up getting most of their stock, if anyone got any,
Right.
because that Kringle flake to me tasted like a old McClellan Virginia.
Kringle Flake, what a blend.
Mm.
If you
Is that
haven't
it?
got,
You dumped the ball?
yeah, I just dumped the last third of it there. I can't be arsed. It's not
No, I know what you
impressing
mean.
me at all.
Life's too short for bad tobacco.
Absolutely.
I'm dumping out quite a bit, but you're right. It's not worth pressing on with.
Nah, it's a pity.
Oh, do I give it a 2? Maybe I should downgrade it because they've bigged it up so much
Yeah.
that it's not worth a 3.
No, you're right. I would go 2 as well.
I'm going 2.
2 out of 5.
Little penalty statement. So 2 is not for me. So it's not a horrible mark. It's not for anybody. There's somebody out there that loves this stuff.
6 months in a jar might bump it up to a 3. We'll see.
Yeah.
Watch this space. See you in 6 months. Jesus
See what you
wept.
think. See what you
Disappointing.
think of Clan.
But at least we are to be assuredly, pleased with the other tobaccos. At least even the Clan would probably do better than this.
Honestly, when you smoke the Clan, get Steph to come in the room
Okay,
and ask her what she thinks of the room now.
sit on my lap and see what she thinks.
Yeah,
What do you want for Christmas, little girl?
little girl.
Any plans for Christmas down your neck of the woods, darling?
I don't deal with Christmas. You know this.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
No. This is my response to that.
A hard no.
Hard no. If I told you, Cass, that I got this. If I told you, Cass, that you'd think that Cole might have made this, yeah?
Yep.
If I told you that I spent 97 quid on this pipe.
And it's new? Fucking hell.
It was brand new, an eBay auction that nobody bid on.
That's crazy.
Sometimes you get lucky.
You do? That's amazing. 97 smackaroonies.
97 quid. It's like, that's a $300 pipe.
It is. I wonder if the guy had a reserve on her.
Well, obviously not. Because I would have put 150 on it,
Absolutely, yeah. Fucking hell.
It wasn't the manufacturer, it was a private eBay seller. Obviously just got it, didn't want it.
Did he sell any other pipes, or did you have a look?
That's the only one that just caught my eye, because I had an idea that one day I'd like an Oon Paul Meerschaum.
Yeah.
Because I do like a bent pipe that just hangs out my gob.
Yeah.
And so I have an eBay filter turned on all the time, and it sends me. Very rarely comes up with an alert, and then that came up, and I thought,
there it is.
Okay. Yeah. I bid 150, maximum. So, but if it goes over that, then I just can't afford it.
Yeah.
Figured it would go over that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What a steal.
Yeah, it was $110 was the lowest bid. So I think it was like 97 quid or something like that. And it just never went above the lowest bid.
Crazy.
I know.
Good Lord.
Oh, there you go.
You would have thought that deals like that, the days were gone of eBay finds like that,
Yeah.
Well spotted, my man.
I think sometimes you have to. I think to really find the bargains, you have to think in terms of if it was, say your mum found your pipes and she had to sell them. What would she describe them like? White pipe, white pipes. You know, you have to kind of like go off the beaten path and sort of type
Yeah.
in, and then you know the person who did that has got
Doesn't
no idea
no
what it
idea.
is. And I often look for people who've got the stems upside down.
Yeah.
They know not what they've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stem is ruined. It's got this weird white dot on it. I can't
Yeah.
get it off.
Can't scrub it off.
Yeah. Give us 20 quid. Okay.
Take it off your hands. Okay. Looks like a dog turd.
Oh, Glenn, what were you thinking, my man?
I know. He says it smokes like nobody's business. So
Says it smokes like a dream.
yeah, fair enough. If
But
you dream of dog shit, then fair enough.
does look like one of them fossilized dinosaur turds I saw in school. Caminetto. Any
Right, so
plans this weekend?
what have I got planned? I'm going to meet my mum tomorrow, and we're going to watch my nephew, who is, what age is he now? 6 or 7, play a rugby match. And then I'm going to see my grandmother, who is 94. So that'll be all biz.
Yeah, you got to keep in the good books for the will, huh?
That's it, mate. Yep. Anytime now. What about you? Any plans?
Not really, no. I think the wife's away most of the weekend, so might
Party
join the
time?
Aussie Zoom.
Party time, I was gonna say.
No, that was last week. Party time. I do
Aussie
have my
Zoom.
children around this time. Might join the Aussie Zoom.
I might do that on Sunday.
It's the only time I get to chat to you guys anymore because we just can't seem to find a time anymore, can we?
Yeah, it's tricky. Right, I'm gonna
Mark
finish
goes-
this recording.
Yeah.
We've given it 2 out of 5, folks. Sorry if
2 out of 5.
just the way it is.
Fuck you, Cornell and Diehl. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Fuck you. But thank you for joining us.
On the 30th anniversary.
No, sorry. But thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Cheers.